What comes to my mind right now is my audition, my screen test in Amblin. And Spielberg was doing the camera, and you guys put some kind of weird wig and a thing on me to try to see if I could play old. And it just was a fun, collaborative experience, and by far the most fun I've had in a screen test.
I have so many memories too, and then I have a lot of mental blocks that I can't, whole weeks that I can't remember shooting. But I think too I'd go back to when I found out that they wanted me to do it, which was they'd already been shooting for a while, and I vaguely knew the movie was being made, but I didn't know that much about it. And then I went into Gary Goldberg's office, who was the producer of Family Ties, and he kind of explained to me that there was this film that Bob and Bob had asked about my availability earlier, and I was doing the show and I couldn't do it. And Gary hadn't even told me about it because he didn't want me to be disappointed. And then he said, well, there'd been a change and he could maybe make me available. So he said he had an envelope, a manila envelope, and he said, description here, take it home, read it, and tell me if you want to do it. And I took it and held it to my head and said, I love it. It's the best script I ever read. and then I was in a parking lot in Pomona two days later, with flames running between my feet, and listening to this guy run around and scream.
Well, these guys are all mostly talking about 1 or 1 and 2, but I was in Back to the Future 3, and I would say my fondest memory is probably my little love scene I did with Chris Lloyd, who was very romantic.
I'm going to say my favorite moment is today. I love the fact that we're all 25 years later, and here we are. You know, we're all back together, and it's a wonderful, wonderful feeling that the movie has lasted this long, and we're still here, and we're all friends. I think that's just fantastic.